same thing as progress, obviously. We're witnessing the third worldification of U.S. infrastructure, and Mayor Pete is actually the ideal guy to oversee this decline. He has all of the right credentials under the rubric of liberalism. I think that's important. People say he's not qualified. He actually is. He has all of these important but ultimately meaningless credentials stapled to his goofy forehead, and he can claim status with a sacred victim group. Pete Buttigieg does not ask questions when the government wants to ban your gas stove to fight climate change, and when it can't put airplanes safely in the sky. He also has all the right bromides at hand. In other words, he's ready to say a whole lot of nothing.
It's just weird that people put up this. I mean, it's one thing, you've got all your freaky theories about sex changes or whatever, but ultimately you kind of have to make sure the planes don't crash, that they can take off in the first place, the power grid works. People should not put up with the degradation in the basics. Why are they?
I think because we've gotten used to this. It seems like inertia, and it's not just happening on the level of government. I mean, remember, think back to the summer of St. George Floyd. Citigroup, one of the sleaziest organizations, one of the sleaziest financial institutions in the world, rehabilitated itself. It rebranded itself not by changing structurally, like you said, you would expect an organization like that to change structurally. Instead, Citi just came out against racism. And then suddenly, people stopped demanding change, and they settled for, well, Citi opposes racism, and that's good enough for me.
And that's the way it works, folks. We are looking right now at the weaponization of weather through the HARP and the geoengineering of putting chemicals into this atmosphere to make what's happening right now. It's a false flag. The deep state is trying to take the attention of the people away from what's happening in Washington, the destruction of the present administration and all of the things that they have done, the projection against Trump of what they have exactly done, with Biden taking classified information and selling it to China and Ukraine, and the whole Ukraine deal right now of the money laundering and everything. We just got done sending over $100 billion to Ukraine, and that money's not being accounted for, and it's not even making it there. And here we are starting World War III with Russia, which is another false flag, because everything is falling apart with the Biden administration, and the people are being, here in the United States, the Americans are being whitewashed, or you want to call it smoke screening or gaslit or whatever. It's time to wake up, America. These people are trying to destroy our country, the socialist, democratic society of fascism we're talking about. And Putin is trying to get rid of them, which are the neo-Nazis, which went from Germany after World War II into Ukraine. And now here we are, the fascists, neo-fascists, who are pointing at us saying, oh, we're the bad people, we're the racists, we're white. Understand, America, this is a bunch of bullshit. And if we don't stop and we don't start putting people in Washington, D.C., and you saw the council that we saw, 446 of the people, and only 20 of them were standing up. Now you can see how deep the swamp is, folks. And they just got done stealing $1.7 trillion, which our grandkids won't even be able to pay off. Right now, we're looking at $180 billion in paying the interest in what that was going to owe. It's time to start stop. It's time to start getting together with a bunch of and stopping these people all the way to the top, and the DOJ and the false flags at the CIA. It's time to stop. America, it is time to stop it. Wake up, people out there. Let this thing go viral, because they're going to take over. We're going to have $10 gas here in a month. We're going to have inflation, and we already have inflation that's over 18%. It's just that they're fudging the numbers at the top. We are going down, people. We are sending money we don't even have to start a third world war that we shouldn't even be in. Grow up, America.